Yes, royal family, greetings to each and everyone. Love and light energies. Give thanks to life. Give thanks to the source. So as what the subtitle say, me just put it simple. We're going to reason about the Matthew 24 predictions. So I do a bit of reading from the same Matthew 24. And then we're going to try for Jamaican talk and, common sense reasoning and break it down and see what we can get from this. Because I really love that same number 24, yeah. Alright, so we could start now. Matthew 24, reading. And Christ went out and departed from the temple, and his disciples came to him for to show him the buildings of the temple. And Christ said to them, See you not all these things? Truly I say to you, there shall not be here one stone on another that shall not be thrown down. And as he sat on the Mount of Olives, the disciples came to him privately, saying, Yo, tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of your coming, and at the end of the world? And Christ answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many. And you shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nations, kingdoms against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in divers places. And all these are the beginning of sorrows. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall strike you, and you shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. And many false prophets shall rise, and shall deceive many. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. But he that endure to the end, the same shall be saved. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness to all nations, and then shall the end come. When you therefore shall see the abomination of desolation, spoken by Daniel the prophet, stand in the holy place. Whoever reads, let him overstand. Then let them which be in Judah flee into the mountains. Let him which is on the housetop not come down to take anything out of his house. Neither let him which is in the field return back to take his clothes. And woe to them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days. But pray, you, that your flight be not in the winter, neither on the Sabbath day. For then shall the great tribulation, such as was not seen since the beginning of the world, to this time, no, nor ever shall be. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. Then if any man shall say to you, See, here is Christ, or there, believe it not. For there shall arise many false Christs, false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, so that, if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. Behold, I have told you before. Why, if they shall say to you, Behold, he is in the desert, go not forth. Behold, he is in the secret chambers, believe it not. For as the lightning comes out of the east and shines even to the west, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For wherever the carcass is, there will the eagles be gathered together. Immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from the heavens. And the powers of the heavens shall be shaken. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in the heaven. And then shall all tribes of the earth mourn. And they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet. And they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of the heaven to the other. Now learn a parable of the fig tree. When its branch is yet tender and puts forth leaves, you know that summer is near. So likewise, when you shall see all these things, know that it is near, even at the doors. Truly I say to you, this generation shall not pass till all these things be fulfilled. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall not pass away. But of that day and that hour knows no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days of Noah that were before the flood, they were eating, drinking, marrying, giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark. And they knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be at this time. Then shall two be in the field. One shall be taken and the other left. Two women shall be grinding at the mill. One shall be taken and the other left. Watch therefore, for you know not what hour your Lord does come. But know this, if the manager of the house had known in what watch the thief would come, he would have watched and would have suffered his house to be broken up, and would have not suffered his house to be broken up. Therefore, be you also ready, for in such an hour as you think that the Son of Man comes, woe, then is a faithful and wise servant whom his Lord has made ruler over his household, to give them meat in due season. Blessed is the servant whom the Lord, when he comes, shall find so doing. Truly I say to you, that he shall make him ruler over all the goods. But if that evil servant shall say in his heart, my Lord delays coming, and shall begin to smite his fellow servants, and to eat and drink with the drunken, the Lord of the servant shall come the day when he looks not for him, in that hour that he is not aware of, and shall cut him in asunder, and appoint him his portion with the hypocrites. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. So we end the reading of Matthew 24 right there, so now. Seeing? Alright. Now, so we just do a reading now, and we're going to for really Jamaican talk, common sense type of reasoning about this Matthew 24. Now, what make me did even find Matthew 24? To be all honest, it all did come off my little theory them, something about the ancestors them are gonna show up themselves to humanity at the year 2022. CERN are gonna try a thing with them machine at 2023. And something about 2024. I say, what gonna happen after that? So when I do the research, so I come up on this pole shift theory, and I talk about we in our imminent pole shift, right? Head for that, and to a meters we are move. So by the day or by the week, the calculation with them make, we would have reached certain degree mark by the year 2024. And I say, wow. But just a show no what I go on no family. Alright. We get busy now. Well, apart from some other researches and some other biblical thing in the Bible, come I try to match up. You know, say, let me say other 24, biblical, you call it now, chapters I deal with, or, if it has anything. Never to come up with nothing, but me notice when I say Revelation finish at 22. So I say Revelation 22. So I say, wonder if this have anything to do with them say certain beings are gonna make themselves known to humanity in the year 2022. You see them things I try to show you how I put things together in my little theory, So I say backside look like something major gonna reveal to us in the year 2022 for true. So even it lead me to go search, I'm gonna find out about rate and as I'm telling you one video I do, somebody did find some hieroglyphics within Giza pyramid area, and when them get it deciphered, them use Google Map and see it, right? When them get the hieroglyphics deciphered, it show something similar, say extraterrestrial beings are gonna start show themselves to humanity by the year 2022. I don't know if that's why they make disclosure last year. I don't know if that's why they all of a sudden they give all these type of movies. But my reason about that, but we're not going to go in it. Watch out now. One other thing what strike me was that I think there's a biblical prophecy we make pertaining to Israel and 177-year reign. And then they might get defeated, something like that. Alright. When you check the birth of Israel, some say 48, but say 47, but it does really instigate a 48 now. See? So when you talk about the birth of Israel from in a 47, and you add the 77 years to it, it come right at 2024 again. Me have to say, wait. You understand me as a family? So, it's a lot of things when me see happen. Why this year 2024? And it even make me have to say, no man, this March 24 have something to do with it. Me not finish. You sit down back. There, sir. There was an incident that happened 23rd of September 2017. Some solar eclipse event, see? If I find a picture, I put it in and show you what I deal with. And them said this solar eclipse event will happen. Them show you a line, them show you the part. That them show you who and who are going to see the eclipse. The solar eclipse, see? So the part you don't know what they must show you, how it are going to travel and who are going to see it now. They make a line through America and show you. So this are the pathway. It are mostly visible to them type of people and them region. Yeah. Alright. The man them say April the 8th we're going to get another eclipse similar to that. And here what this eclipse you're going to do now. You see how the next one that comes say. You see the line of the next one where the first one make that tractor part there. You see the prediction for the next one will come April the 8th in 2024. You see film tractor part. When you put the two of them together, it's an exit make in America. Some people say that is not a good sign. Yeah, them can go research it. As I say, I'm going to find the picture and put it tonight. That again have me head a spin. I say, wagwan. There are other things. Something pertaining to some full moon scenario if it happen within that time there. And you have even the age of Aquarius, where enough predict for start within the same year too. It's a busy 2024 in the family are coming up. So now, why you think these guys so busy and get them act together? Even though we are leak out too much satellite out of space and I make them know say them is a losing battle, them a fight. But why you think them even not try? If even can capture some of the item, it pertaining to the same Matthew 2024, you know. So as we can see, how Matthew 24 I deal with now is like Christ and the disciple them go check out the temple, and them a show Christ temple still and a show off. And Christ all a walk out of that and I make them know, say, boy, not even one stone go left on another, And them a say him sat now up on the Mount Olives, and a whole of vibes, and I burn out all the highest grade, probably not. So the disciples are saying, so Christ, what shall be the sign of your coming and of the end of the world? Now I'm going to make a correction there. So he said, if they had them to read some ancient Bible, because this is even the tablet me I read off, you're going to get end of age. End of the age. That is what it really say. If you forget one of them old-time Bible, just you remember what me tell you. And somebody can comment and correct me. Now, the man show say, Christ will give them all the warnings about not get deceived, and he might tell them about the wars and the rumors of wars where you see even where you see all we are act up over the earth right now, Russia and Ukraine, China and Taiwan, and all type of wars are brew up right now. Saying they might tell us nations against nations, kingdoms against kingdom, and they must say famines and pestilence, earthquakes in diverse places. Now, the famine is there, as what the them can see. If you check out the news, even if you check out, just go even trump up, just go punch up on Google, famine worldwide 2020, you're frightened to see. In them time, I say the amount of money them have a waste, I do this and I do that, and as how you see when them ready them boast about the top 10 billion years them in the world, and when them boast about all type of something, but them not do nothing go to their money more than build things to destroy the same people them. You will say if not that go on. But they must say all these are the beginning of sorrows. Right? And they might talk about who shall offend and who are going to start sell out one another and hate one another. We all see all of them things they are going right now. False prophets. And who they are deceive many. We see one of them dead in a car crash right there. We have church a sacred, We see all of them things there. And because of iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. We see all of that are going right now by how we see crime and violence and the type. Me a listen one audio when you hear the boy them a chop. You da check say I cook the man them a go cook and them a cut a piece of chicken back. When you check a stop a smaddy, boy me a tell you them man are not easy, A smaddy the man them a dismantle. What cooler than that you know want? You know see one youth kill him mother and father what there, what cooler than that you know want see? You know see man a rape off little baby and little pitney and all of them things. What cooler than that you know want see? You know see I have car window boy sit down pan a Jamaica and a shoot up and run down next man through town. Them that what we see in the movies. We know what cooler than these actions you know want to see. Check foreign news, I see them thing. Sure. And them still I tell you say them a talk about them that alright. And them saying that endure shall to the end shall be saved, and the gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the worlds and all nations. Right? And then shall the end come. Alright, and this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness to all nations, and then shall the end come. Alright. Look upon what I say now within logics now with my family. Everything I try to put together my logics, If they don't notice, says like there's a great awakening going on earth right now. You don't notice? Then the gospel, they might talk about preaching at this time, man. Look how much different people I talk about this and that. I prophesy. What make you think, me tell you about the cash pad thing, what they might use and I take enough on no visions. and I pay no feed. Some of the time, not even get paid because I lose. Me talk this a million times, but this make a million and one. Add up from 1 to 36 now the cash back number, you get 666. We have for a little good and bad about the number 666. But it's a science. Numbers are what them use. Numbers, as I say, a universal language what they are them known. Numerology. See? Alright. You see when them read up the eye them, when them run that they come all on the readings and the dream and the dream. Can them no come by half on the dream, you know. When them run that through them algorithm and them computer, you know. They must see exactly what uno I see, you know. You watch some show and see them put clippings and clippings together and you can get a full story. Then also them have them technology can do the thing, man. Now most them look a cartoon out here, so you know. But when the result, you overstand them and say go to that head office there. Because this thing is not really for help out poor people. It's a thing where for make you know, when you get no dream and no vision, as well the same prophesy, the same Bible prophesy and tell about the last days. Or the young men, they might get dreams and the old men, they might get visions. And them thing you go on. But cash pot and IRF might take it for frown. You know. So no not gonna know. The man say anything where you have master, you make it stay. Anywhere you there, if you're up on the house stop, you stay up there and not come down. You don't bother about your return back to no field for no clothes nor nothing. Right? And they might tell about this great tribulation, such as since the beginning of the world to this time, nor shall ever be. So they might try to say, we're going to see something where we never see before. And except those days be short, and alright, before me do, I'm going to stop at 21, because I couldn't like it want me to say something about it. 21 I say, for then shall be a great tribulation, such was as not since the beginning of the world to this time, nor shall ever be, nor shall be, nor ever shall be. True. Now the matter is we're going to see things, tribulations and things that going to happen where, boy, it's going to terrible. And we see all light play out right now, family. All light play out right now. Them just a sugar coated phone, you don't see it. You know, see, be unusual and record tapping in incidents and events that happen. Up to what they make the man them talk about the longest lightning we flash. I know what they had flash. 400 odd miles. They might tell us the previous one, that was the record was one of flash in 2018. Take note of them date there, you know. You know, I see them 400 category, you know, but that one was a bit taller, longer, I should say. When you look on the chart, they might show you about earthquake. It now go down. Arise, they might get more intense. When you look on the chart about fire, you know me the man them say, in California fire. The man say, the fireman this attack, you know, fire chief, you know, because you know them I love talk, you know. The fire chief say, this is no longer fire seasons them I talk about. This is a fire year. So them I try to tell you say, and I like one time when them fight fire, some specific season when time get dry. No, this happen right through the year. But you ever wonder from the fire burn so long a war burn down so long I can't finish? I serious things are going on from this. Everything happen. Everything turn up. Earthquake I get more prevalent, I get more intense. Everything turn up. But they are them not check the right news. Him still a show you say, except them days will be shortened. There shall no flesh be saved. For the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. What you see happen now? Mandatory this, mandatory that. Crime and violence pan rampage. Cause the same judicial system I let out the criminal back the criminal them pan way. Up to them I watch a news of one boy trail one China girl in a Chinatown and go kill her. And them a say how much other charges him have on him, how him get let out. This is how the system a work. When you check Chicago and all them places and how the killings we are going, how it a turn up. Say Jamaica you same way. Here just start how much we gone already. So you think that happen? We can't make them reach for a doorstep. The days are for shorten. Them tell you about false Christ, false prophets. Me tell you about the one down sitting there with that have people in a church like goat. Seeing? And they might tell you all the things that are going to happen. And they might tell you, after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from the heaven, and the powers of the heavens shall be shaken. Now I'm going to show them now how I go on this now. The sun shall be darkened. Now, within the whole Planet X theory, how the people them explain, because they must say, what is it can darken the sun? Apart from the moon, where you know the eclipse. But as well, you see them say, they must make sure you say two different things, because they must show you say, the sun shall be darkened and the moon shall not give her light. And the stars shall fall from the heaven and the powers of the heaven shall be shaken. So it shows you something great, I go create some blockage between earth and the sun for a period of time. And we not going to see no moon neither. The moon not going to give off no light because and this not going to be like say, no so we not going to see no moon, correction. This not going to be like say, because it shows you something going to really black out the sun because the moon not going to give her light. No matter the moon depend upon the sun, forget light, you know. So it shows you something going to black out the sun that we not going to see no sun, plus the moon not going to give no light. You hear them say happen after now? Because I must feel say me and make up nothing. When me just say I go black out the sun. Now the planet X me I talk about. You hear them say happen in 30. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in the heaven. Now family, me don't talk to know about the Son of Man and the Son of Man. S-O-N different from S-U-N. But this is part of the confusion them try to create. You can't call God the Son of Man. You know, you're going to be impertinent in my overstanding for style God, but I'm a son of man. Them all mankind so wicked. But when you say the S-U-N of man, now, we talk big people talk now, you know. We not get all too egotistic and religiousistic. One of me can patent them word. But watch you know, when I try to say, if you look on the Son of Man as a creative force there, as how it is said to be, right? Everything depends on the sun. If we look on the sun as a creative force there, no matter the sun come first, then the earth and everything come after, you know. As our science say it now, you know, we're not talking about a 7-day creation now. If you preach upon this, so you just more see it as the Son of Man. Because that's how create, you know, because the two of them, they started as how I show you. I'm going to even put in the clippings too. And show you the sequence. The hydrogen and the helium. Our sun and the helium, throughout that, how much million years worth of thing where them go through till it burn. And the planet X, which are the NEMISIS, them call it also, is the hydrogen base. That's how I see it our feet. Base like that. So we have to understand them thing there. So I say, and then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man. So look on it as the S-U-N of man in the heaven. And then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, for they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. This picture here is not fair really bash no one and them thing, you know, but this not really make it. That picture not really make it, yeah, so. But that's a show now, the picture sake. Alright. Alright, so at 30, and I must say, we have to look for that. 31 I said then, and he shall send his angels with great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of the heaven to the other. Now learn a parable of the fig tree. When its branches yet tender and put forth leaves, you know that summer is near. So likewise, when you shall see all these signs, know that it is near, even at the doorsteps. Jamaican talk now. And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet. Now, as how Michael theory talk, because this is something I talk long time. And like me just a talk, In all reality, if something fi happen, catastrophic, me not gonna tie up my mouth. If some form of calamity fi happen upon earth, where in terms of like we have a Noah's Day scenario, you'd expect, say, because it even has mentioned too, it has show you, say, according to phone, no promise when you get, Christ will come save the eye them. Lord, your Lord will come save you. Don't? That is what is prophesying. It's either angels or Lord, now same thing, Now look on this now. Oh, you'd like to see this now. You want to see, as I say now, I use common sense. God give man knowledge to create how much sitting. Car, rocket, spaceship, all type of something man make. So if you say God know, the Lord you know, the Lord God you know, or them angels you know, have certain knowledge of them can build certain things, because if them come carry away, you have to come with a vessel, you have to talk modern and civilized now, Some look some angel upon ass type of thing I come through cloud. Me not gonna lie, that to frighten me more. Just to see the ass I ride upon the cloud that frighten me much less. So how you gonna carry away upon them the ass back there? What kind of jump up ride them than what we feel our nice little spaceship. We just there, so as though the same Bible said, two are there outside of one another and one get one disappear, left one. Then I saw it go. The angels them are come for the righteous. Zoop, teleportation. They don't have to talk about the reality of the thing, family. Where we are going to go on like it not exist. Teleportation and you get beam up. If I and your partner for come the two or not go, if I you alone and you go and left him or her. And they say it there. Two are go there the meal and one get beam up. What you expect? As what me talk now in previous video. You think angel are going to fly down like chicken ark and come take up somebody? And fly off with them? When you see that no run, you run. You come see angel at charge come for you and I say, you run gone. I better you just there unknowingly and just get zapped up. And when you look, you see your friends, so you know it's a good place there. And you feel the energy. That more sound logical to me. So them still I tell you, say, so this a third one I say, say, man send his angel with the great sound of the trumpet, And they shall gather his elect from the four winds, right? Alright. From one end of the end of the heaven to the other. So it'll show you, say, when you hear even some people are going like that, them are the special crew, and them alone are go. And that's how it go. That's what I tell you, say, in Russia, good and evil. Korea, good and evil. Same China, good and evil. The wickedest place we no want to call upon earth, Colombia, Mexico, good and evil there. So we just gather them. So the man must still try to show you, say, when you see the fig tree, and I'm get a problem about the fig tree. Just like when we there in Jamaica, so when you see planting, when planting one day, the truth. See? Then I see him thing, man. 34 still I tell this generation shall not pass till all these things be fulfilled. I think something about Psalms 24. It make me love. Psalms 24, I talk about this is the generation that seek thee. Because in the whole 24 thing we may not pray, me define say even Psalms 24 is a nice little reading. The them can read it and match it up with this Iowa, with Wagwan. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but the word shall... Before the words pass away, heaven and earth are going to pass. So if it shows that the word is real, we don't know the hour nor the day. See? But as us 37 Noah say, as in the days of Noah, so shall also the coming of man be. For as in the days of Noah, they were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered in the ark. And they knew not until the flood came and took them all away, so shall also the coming of the son of man be. Because you're going to find in a logics now. When this planet X a come, this son of man, this creative, because I'm going to tell you the whole story about this, the two of them, the Nemesis and the Ray. There's no single son, you hardly find that. If a son out there single by himself, say like when first son going on supernova. Seeing? And if our sun, if the Nemesis the out, it'll get ejected away. Because it not have nothing for hold on a gravitational pull. It have to find itself to another solar system, you know. So probably if that solar system have all film regular balance already, it might go join up and make three. So you have binary and you have trinary solar systems. There's no single solar system type of scenario. It must just be a normal star up there. So me I deal with, so they might try to show you, say, no, as was in the days of Noah now, when this whole heap of lavishing did go on, eating and drinking, Vaseline and all type of man dating and all type of something, same-sex marriage and all type of something, you know, all type of slackness are exposed to the youth them and all them thing there, on the media and all type of something, all the celebrities them a sell out, all type of foolishness are go on. They must say, same thing that go on nowadays. Even with technology, you know, you have to remember, you know, just as how mankind reach, you saw that stage with technology, you know, in terms of, as I may try to use an example, so there's a robot named Atlas. You just go check it out, the robot named Atlas. See what it can do, all its capabilities, or him can run fast, or him can run up, skip, jump, flick over, all of these things. Now we're going to use common sense. This a DARPA, this robot is made by DARPA. Robotics and things, seeing? Do you think that DARPA, which is an American-based company, would have show Russia or China them top robot? So if you see it, you must know where them have, where we not see. No care where you see them I try to show you up on TV. You try to say something more sophisticated there, behind the scenes. So this are the same thing that go on in the days of Noah. Remember, so the same Nephilim creation did that go on, man. That was one of the main reasons of the flood, you know. Forget rid of the Nephilim. Remember, the same thing. Then it go on to now. Cloning and all type of things. Man, I find out dinosaur egg and I say, boy, we can't bring back this, you know. Nothing Jurassic Park. You know, see, the Olympics, the Winter Olympics advertisement, there will be a dinosaur around down people. You can't stay there think and joke. You know, see the movie name Tomorrow or a football match them there. You can't stay there think and joke. I want next name Occupation and football match them there. I hear them say, we're not going enough are going knew not until the flood come and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Because hear what happen now. Hear what this I try to say now. Me I try to show you say something I go on. So me and my virgin them and my sister, you know. That's why I what my YouTube channel, you know. Me never do this rich fight. Because me never collect a dollar fight and me no want none. See, no, that's a reality. No. When me I try to show them say things are happening and things are going on them for stop pre the material world. Because enough go run left it. And pre war go on. Me not say enough left on the work and go sit down and yeah, me try to show them say watch ya. When I get some time, pray about this Planet X thing and see if it's real. Pray this, pray that, pray this, pray that. Me go through all the work and do the research and put everything together and present it right on the foot. And me I know, you know. Me I know. I want no you know. I know I yap. And I do everything else. And I'll try to get a bigger house, a latest muggle car, and I know say everything a distraction. Family and sister, you can't even tell who are hardworking people from who are a scammer and thief and liar. Everybody are drive big V. You know, say it's an end time type of view. Then we not for pre the common sense thing when I try to say, you know. You know, say everybody reach from one stage now. No differentiation, nothing. I just spirituality I forgot differentiate the you know. Yeah, dude. I eat a go on. So now you just caught up and confused by all this material thing we are fling out. Everybody can go to bank now, they want $200,000. You got the car mart, him well want to sell you. So whatever deal you come with, him will even say, you know what? It's like how me know you. I'm going to try with them, I'm going to put 100,000 more upon it because the bank say 300,000 if you come with. But me I work with you. Him know you can't ramp with him. And him, you know them, he try a thing with the eye, because him no want the car sit down there, so. At this, so the thing reach, you know. This enough to say me know nobody go own nothing, but me I try to show you say, oh, everything I get prevalent. We have to pre all of these things. So this is what going to happen. And they knew not until the flood came and took them all away. You know what? Some disaster movie and see one line of traffic line up. I want them sudden impact when the man quickly send him little daughter with the youth on the bike. And him have to just hug up his wife in a traffic jam. Big tsunami of blood stain come take them away. That I go reach no far away. And our office we go there, like in the movie 2012. Busy round with decks and earthquake come take away. Tsunami come take away. Because we not try to find out nothing. We not do no research. We not listen to the know of them. We attack and I prophesy. No man. No man. You no good man. For I say who shall be in the field and who get taken and who will get backside left. To face the judgment. Because no ideas. Yeah? Just as I tell you say. A teleportation I go on this so. And he might give you all type of a scenario about the thief and how you feel. So he must say, I know, therefore, he must say, but know this, that if the manager of the house had known in what watch the thief would come, he would have watched and would not have suffered his house to be broken. So, we not found no understanding. You know. We not try to say, we no want to hear say God that come the 7th of January 2025 for argument's sake. See? Alright. So now, when I say what? 25th, 20th of January 2025. Right, there we not enough time, man. Party, rave, all type of sitting. It's only touch 2024. I mean not that January, you know. It's only touch 2024 December. Every church full. This is how no one do it. This is how no one do it. Now, that's how the must say you have to be ready and prepare. So you have to live that, as I said, you know, so if you stop work and go sit down at your yard, get aware of things that you're not frightened. Go and research and study. Find out about things. Prepare yourself spiritually, mentally, physically. Me tell you the why I say them like a bank you don't have. Time I come and have $1. They go and hold berry sitting in. Have one little bag of sitting, one little knapsack where itch up where first aid, something in it, flashlight, some little snack thing, some little sitting. Just buy that, because I have money, man. Just buy that and hang up somewhere, man. Even 2 of them, I even say, if I 3 are in the house, I 3 of them. That's even if you grab. All of them must go for now on the documents. But enough you grab up no TV, and no fridge, and no stove. Because to a out for go on, anything can pop off at any time. The whole weather phenomena get so intense. You know, see storm them we are going to foreign. So the man say, no, blessed is the servant whom the Lord. Alright, Papa, cool. Nice. Yeah. So them say, blessed is the servant whom his Lord, when he comes, shall find him doing so. Come I try to show you, say, you feel ready. You know, for there, so like some little drunken blowout servant, a party, and can't wait for this, and can't wait for that lift, for go a road, go party, when you get, all this lockdown was a time when we don't forget for a whole a good meditation, you know. Enough of we not do it. Hmm? And wait, it's sealed up a 51 and him shall cut him asunder and point him his portion with the hypocrites, and there shall be weeping and gashing of and gnashing of teeth. Eh? So we go through gold, we put gold figure, copper, silver, bronze, fake, over everything I go with them figure. Cause frequency and vibration. So you go with your portion with your hypocrites. And see the big flood that come. The stars that may have fall from heaven, you see it in the news right now. I go on. Every minute you hear them talk about near earth objects. You see them a fire missile, but them a test missile. And things them a bust up. We are threatening them. Every minute you hear say one miss, you hear say some asteroid that head towards earth and this and that. What day as I tell you, Elon Musk a 40 or 40 something satellites him lose. So if you see what I go on. Everything I turn up, family. Check your weather then. Check your weather then. Check the news them. Check the channel them. Everything I turn up. You notice every year. Boy, this is the coldest winter. By third summer, boy, this is the hottest summer. Every time the man them read the chart, it go up more and more. So me not know. No, me go see you laugh now with that little photo, yeah. Cause one time there them hear me mention the year 27, the month, one date about August 23rd, 2017, see? And I go do a little reading and just see that thing here. Alright. Now this photo here now I show, as I it say, once in a 7,000 year incident. 23rd of September 2017. I notice how the 7,000 then near 3,600 times 2, as I'm tell about the orbit for planet X every 3,600 years. Alright. Now, you know, you have different type of scholars. You go deep with them thing. You have man who mix science with the thing. And you know everything. Astrology with the thing. Because them have to involve. Now, as we this read, and there appeared a great wonder in heaven, a woman clothed with the sun and the moon under her feet, and on her head a crown of 12 stars. And she, being with child, travailing in birth, pained to be delivered. And there appeared another wonder in heaven, and behold, a great red dragon, having 7 heads, 10 horns, and 7 crowns on his head. Alright. Now as the man say now, this is a Revelation 12 me I read now. So, and there appeared a great one in heaven, a woman clothed with the sun and the moon under her feet. Now we know say within logics, we not gonna see an actual woman clothed with the sun and the moon under her feet and a crown of 12 stars on her head. We not gonna really see that. But we are gonna see it within an astrological formation. You see me idea with now this astrological formation now and celestial vibration happened on the 23rd of September 2017. Listen, you know. Now, as we say now, she being with child, travailing in birth and pain to be delivered. You know, so them always I say no, we are go through. So what is a job say when you see this sign appear, it has show say no, yes, this are the birth pain where earth I go through. The 7-year tribulation. Me I try to show you say this was the time when it start. Right at this in 2017. So when you add 17 and 7, you tell me what you will get, because me never finish school. You just tell me what you get, family. Because I know say at 2024 see I'm here. So you see how things just can't coincidental, and here it say now, and there appeared another wonder in heaven. And behold, a great red dragon. So what you think I show up now? Hmm? What you think I show up? I'm going to use a photo as an example as well to show you. The different timing. When they might check it with them telescope, how it come nearer and nearer. And see the last date to them check there, 2017. You see me I deal with? Them know them I do, them know what I go on in the family. And here them I say now, the great red dragon, and his tail through, and his tail drew the third part of the stars and of heaven, and did cast them to earth. And the red dragon stood before the woman which was ready to be delivered for her to devour her child as soon as it was born. See him tail now, we have pulled down all the stars and I cast them to earth. But we see it happen now within, you go check. Asteroids are come towards earth and all of them things, the near earth objects and all of them things. It a go on now. The thing can't be just coincidental, so enough from this. I tell you, the Bible is there, and I do one translation of Genesis 1. And if I kind of do it a little recap and do the Genesis 2 for the item and show the item. There's a translation for everything because that was what they did, you know. They might translate it to King James Version, King James translation. That was what he did. So we have to try to get it forward in the natural state where it was in. Yeah? So you have to understand that, family. War in heaven now, Michael and his angels fought against the dragon. And the dragon fought against his angel. So if you see what I go on, family. Just even the part them I tell you alone. Just by reading from Genesis, from Revelation 12, I read from 1 to 4. And it does show you, say, after the great one that appear, you know, and the whole scenario will play out on the head and the crown of 12 stars and moon and the feet. Seeing? And as I tell you them, so we know it's not going to happen physically. It's a celestial vibration there. So they must say, and there appear another one, then heaven, and behold, the great red dragon having 7 heads and 10 horns and 7 crowns on his head. So even you see, that's why I say wicked man trying to take on this thing about say him and the red dragon, you know. Because I want to say, oh, him powerful and all of that. Now, them know what them are do. So this whole technology thing now, family, we have to retranslate the thing, man. I just so. As how I reason about it, if they are them for kind of preach, you know, really so much of a difficult. You know, as I say, we have to retranslate the thing forward and get a better understanding, we're more logical. You know, make sense, yeah. Something I baffle your brain, say, like, I said, boy, I can't understand this. Oh, Earth make take 1 day for make, and you're not seeing 1 day Earth a pop up in the universe right now. Science I use technology and show say everything I take its own sweet time and I create. So I just said the family. I have the revelation, vibration to come show the item see me one little thing when I see that. But I just time see me. So we give thanks and we can kind of love it for this right now. Give thanks to everything, give thanks to the energy, give thanks to the wisdom, knowledge and understanding, give thanks to life, you know. Yeah man, and give thanks to the item, my wonderful subscribers, you know. Yeah man, love and light energies to each and every one. Yes I. Rastafari.